afternoon and thanks for joining us on the news at 1 p.m. on NTA Lagos Channel 10. I am Joy Ken Abakoya. We begin the news with reports that Nigeria Central Bank Governor Olayemi Cardoso is leading the country's delegation to the World Bank and IMF annual meeting kicking off this Monday, October 13 in Washington, D.C. A statement by the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, says Cardoso is stepping in for the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, who is currently indisposed. Joining the delegation is the Minister of State for Finance, Doris Uzoka Anite. The meetings will include key sessions such as the Development Committee plenary on October 16 and the International Monetary and Financial Committee on October 17. Also on the agenda are regional briefings, press conference, and discussions focused on global development, the world Good afternoon and thanks for joining us on the news at 1 p.m. on NTA Lagos Channel 10. I am Joy Ken Abakoya. We begin the news with reports that Nigeria Central Bank Governor Olayemi Cardoso is leading the country's delegation to the World Bank and IMF annual meeting kicking off this Monday, October 13 in Washington, D.C. A statement by the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, says Cardoso is stepping in for the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, who is currently indisposed. Joining the delegation is the Minister of State for Finance, Doris Uzoka Anite. The meetings will include key sessions such as the Development Committee plenary on October 16 and the International Monetary and Financial Committee on October 17. Also on the agenda are regional briefings, press conference, and discussions focused on global development, the world economy, and financial markets. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, has directed all its chapters nationwide to commence a 2-week warning strike from midnight on Monday, October 13, 2025, following the expiration of a 14-day ultimatum issued to the federal government. ASU President Professor Chris Piwuna announced this at an emergency press briefing in Abuja on Sunday. He said the decision became necessary due to government's failure to address critical issues affecting the university system despite repeated engagements and assurances.
We are going to meet again after 2 weeks. And when we meet after 2 weeks, we will take an action that will be certainly different from this one. Anybody that has followed the history of this union, they know that we work like a train. If we leave the station and start the journey, it's difficult to stop us until we get to the next station. And so, while we are ready, the drivers are ready, the train is serviced and ready to take off, we hope that they will not allow us embark on this next leg, which would be total and comprehensive.
The ASU president stressed that the union could no longer bear endless appeals without tangible outcomes. Meanwhile, the federal government has once again reaffirmed its commitment to resolving ongoing issues with the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU. In a joint statement, the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Lausa, and the Minister of State for Education, Professor Swaiba Said Ahmed, said the government remains open to dialogue and has made significant progress in addressing the union's concerns. According to the ministers, key demands such as increasing teaching allowances and improved conditions of service for academic staff have already been met. The remaining issues, they say, fall under the jurisdiction of newly reconstituted university governing councils. The government, however, expressed concern that despite its efforts, ASU has not given back the same level of commitment. While government made its deadline for submitting proposals, the union has moved towards strike action by passing further dialogue. The minister warned that any disruption to the academic calendar would be unfair to students and Nigerians. To health now. In a bold move to reduce maternal and infant deaths across the country, the federal government, in collaboration with the Lagos State government, has launched the Maternal and Neonatal Mortality Reduction Innovation Initiative, MAMI, at the Ogba Primary Healthcare Center in Ikeja. Our correspondent reports that the initiative is designed to improve access to quality health care for pregnant women and newborns. For maternal and infant health in Lagos, as the state government joined the federal government's nationwide rollout of the Maternal and Neonatal Mortality Reduction Innovation Initiative, known as MAMI. National lead of MAMI, Dr. Dayo Adeyanju, says the initiative is a data-driven strategy to reduce Nigeria's high maternal and newborn death rate, with over 3,000 primary health centers revitalized nationwide and more in progress.
It's an ongoing innovation to make sure that a general hospital is functional to serve this nice signal function, so that they can respond to critical emergencies. Also, community-based health workers are being supported with the state government to be recruited to make sure that they can list the women, link them to facility, track them, and make sure they come back to deliver in the facility.
The activation of MAMI by the federal government in Ogba Primary Healthcare Center brings new hope for safer motherhood, as stakeholders emphasized community enlightenment and access to free health services as key strategies for success.
Hospital remains the best place for them to have their children. The care, the delivery are free. We also made them to understand that there's going to be mama kits that will be given to them under this project of MAMI.
In the nearest future, we want to see a situation where we don't just deal with the numbers, we don't deal with the percentage of deaths, but we are aiming at crashing, making sure that deaths are actually avoidable.
For beneficiaries like Adijat Tewagbade, the initiative is already changing lives, offering free antenatal, delivery and emergency care services in government hospitals.
Now I'll be using general for my delivery. I'm doing an elective CS. Everything I'm doing in the general hospital is free. My antenatal, everything. All the tests, my scans, I've been doing everything for free.
With the launch of MAMI in Lagos, the state government says it is reaffirming its commitment to safe motherhood, stronger communities, and a health system where every birth is a celebration and not a risk. In Lagos. It's time now for a break. Stay tuned for more reports when we return.
A serene, beautiful and comfortable environment for your event, then
NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises is the place to be. With about 3,065 seating capacity,
NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises provides a well-secured land and car parking lot for your wedding receptions, birthday parties, religious and school activities.
Our conference hall is convenient for company annual general meetings, lectures, seminars or workshops.
With just 250,000 naira only, you can use our entire space and also have your event covered with a token which will be aired on our social diary program, Mary Lane.
For more inquiries, please contact our marketing department, NTA Lagos Channel 10 Tejo Show, or call Chibuzo
on 0812-324-5519
and Gmo
on 003-830-1669.
NTA Lagos premises affordable just for you.
spirit of togetherness and women empowerment, the wife of the Lagos State Governor and chairperson of the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials, Council, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, led members of the committee on an awareness walk in Ikorodu ahead of the 25th National Women's Conference. The report. Symbolic walk, which kicked off at the Ikorodu Ferry Terminal in Ebute, is aimed at sensitizing residents about the forthcoming conference while promoting unity, empowerment, and purposeful living among women. Wife of the Lagos State Governor and Chairman of Council, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, said the annual walk has become a rallying point for women across Lagos to celebrate resilience and solidarity.
As we continue this symbolic journey, let this walk remind us that when women work together in unity with one vision and one voice, the path to progress becomes clearer and the future becomes brighter. No woman, no nation. No woman, no nation. Together, let us continue to step up, show up, and never give up as we build on the legacies of those who came before us and inspire the next generation to soar even higher.
As we walk today, let's step up with courage and conviction, and let's never give up, because resilience is who we are.
Chairman Ikorodu West LCDA Karim Sulaiman lauded Council's leadership for choosing Ikorodu for this year's pre-conference event, noting that women empowerment would continue to top its administration's development agenda.
This walkthrough is not just a ceremonial event, it's a clown call. It symbolizes our shared vision for a more aware and engaged and active society. As we walk through our communities today, we are not only raising awareness, but also reinforcing the importance of grassroots mobilization, public health advocacy, and collective progress.
Highlight of the event was the presentation of a 7.5 million naira check by council members in the Ikorodu division to support the success of this year's National Women's Conference. The 25th edition of the National Women's Conference is scheduled for October 28th to 30th in Lagos. In a bold step towards nation building and upliftment of spiritual life, a religious organization known as Men Pray Fellowship has empowered more than 50 young entrepreneurs across Lagos State with startup kits and financial support to strengthen innovation, self-reliance, and economic growth. On Nta Ch10 reports that this was part of activities marking the 10th annual conference of Men Pray Fellowship held in Lagos.
It was indeed a testament of the enduring faithfulness of God as Christians gathered to charge the atmosphere with worship, gratitude, and joy that comes from recognizing God's blessings in every season. The event was not just counting prayers answered, but also transforming lives and unlocking the futures. The convener, Adebayo Ojunri, said the empowerment given to the young entrepreneurs is not only a charity, but a demonstration of the Men Prayer Fellowship visions that true transformation goes beyond the altar and reaches into communities, homes, and marketplaces.
The essence of Men Pray is to help people, to help the less privileged people. Good is a very large, big word that you can give so many meaning to. So as I'm saying it to people, whatsoever it means to you, whatsoever good that you think you can do, let's do it.
I'm a fashion designer, and also I do makeup. So I'll use it to buy my tools to make my work more easier and faster.
I'm very grateful for Men Fellowship to give me sewing machine. I'm very, very grateful. God will continue to bless them for Men Fellowship, because I didn't believe what I see today, because I just say, let me come here, because I just left my shop because I'm not sure on this thing. So I'm very grateful.
There are times God will remove things,
And there are times God will encourage you to go through stuff. Why? Because you experience, somebody will benefit from it. So if you are not self-centered, and if you are not selfish, and you can see positive things out of what you are going through, you keep on praising God. And the more you keep on praising God, you'll find out that in life, God opens ways for you.
In a Thanksgiving service, members of the Men Prayer Fellowship, who were gorgeously dressed in same attire, could not hide their joy as they danced and sing praises to God in appreciation of God's blessings in their lives for the past 10 years.
It's been a rough and rumble journey, but we thank God that He has seen us thus far this past 10 years. A decade is not a joke, and we look forward to God making MenPray International going global and impacting lives so that at the end of it all, the name of the Lord will be glorified.
It has been God all the way. We know we can't do it all alone. We have seen a lot. We have seen a lot of challenges. We have seen a lot of things that will have put us off. But God has seen us through, and we are thanking God today.
Our theme for this conference is gratefulness. So we need people to understand that when you praise God, you will get more. That's just the essence.
Members of the congregation were enjoined to strengthen their faith and always pray fervently to attract more blessings from God.
And that's it on the news at this hour. Thank you so much for watching. I am Joy Ken Abakuya. Good afternoon.